claim the throne. No priest to save you, no mage's spell. With a noise that shakes the gates of hell. Let the rain begin, let the wild ones scream. Rockin' Azeroth like a fever dream. So raise your fist, light up the sky. This world's our stage, we live, we die. Open, the ground begins to bleed. We're staring down a shadow born of ancient cosmic greed.
My armor is fractured, my shield is torn in two, but I will stand the line tonight and fight right next to you. The darkness is screaming, it wants to see us break, but there's an inner fire that the shadow cannot take.
Lift your eyes up from the dirt, the light begins to rise. We will shout our defiance to the burning skies. We are not gonna fall,
We are not gonna die.
look at the banner waving high.
Through the fire and the ash, we will claim this floor.
This is our world,
This is our war.
stand unbroken through the pouring rain.
We will rise above the pain.
They think the time is over, they think the wipe is near, but they don't know the power that can conquer every fear.
Pop the final cooldowns, lock the target in. This is where the nightmare ends and where we finally win.
Silence in the shadows, blades cold and tight. Assassination, rogue, venom ready to bite. Garrota's whisper, rupture, slow bleed. Combo points rising and venom's the tide.
Projection from stealth ambush in the night. Death mark procs, cooldowns tight. Shiv stacks venom, leak through the veins. King's Bane unleash, burst forces remain. Pashtunga row, rupture, keep the bleed. Crimson tempest, spread kills indeed. Combo builder flow, mutilates the grind. Finish with the venom, combo points align.
Stealth fade, kills parade. Cooldown wave, knights are slain.
Venom and vengeance, cut from the dark. Bleed, take hold, leave your mark. Silent predator, burst and fade. Assassination, the perfect raid. Pandemic timing, refresh before fades. Lingering darkness, boost blade. Death mark triggers, trinkets and potion. Darkest night buff, damage and motion. Multiple targets, crimson tempest reigns. Caustic spatter, bleeds chains through remains. Rotation lock, burst window, come fast. Assassination, roll, shadow and last.
Soundless dancers, daggers gleam. Shadow dance, nightmare dream.
Stealth on cooldown, guard the flank. Silent symphony, blood to tank. Venom and vengeance, cut from the dark. Bleeds, take hold, leave your mark. Silent predator, burst and fade. Assassination, the perfect raid.
Hear the ticks, feel the dread. Deathbound whispers cast the spread. One, agony sears your soul. Two, corruption's creeping cold. Three, unstable affliction's pain. Four, phantom singularity
energy overflowed. Blackout kicks, pressure mode. Invoke you spirit, cool down the line. Storm, earth, and fire, unleash time to shine. Rotation tight, no cap on power. Proc windows open, now is the hour. Burst damage insane, mythic plus sweep. Top meter shining, no time to sleep. Whirling dragon hit, she ignite. Burst window open, blitz in the fight. Stormstrike frenzy, ripping through, crushing cooldowns, nothing left to lose. Burst and repeat mode, violently. Windwalker's fury, feel the heat. Teaching stacking, monastery strong. Sick and wind slicing, throng by throng. Dance of GG procs, rhythm and flow. Every chai spend a lance, watch it go. Energy capped, not on my shift. Rotation balance burst, ready to lift. Tanks tremble, and fall in line. Windwalker shine up to the divine. Burst echo, crowd roars peak. Fist spin circles, fury unleashed. Procs cascade, cool down, sink tight. Stormstrike frenzy, endless fight. Stormstrike frenzy, ripping through, crushing cooldowns, nothing left to lose. Burst and repeat mode, violently. Windwalker's fury, feel the heat. Stormstrike frenzy.
Heart beats like thunder, crimson shield raised. Blood, death, night stands, night's dark way. Mirroring pulses, runic blood flows. I heal from your strikes. Watch how it grows. Watch how it grows. Oh. Death strike ritual, swallowing pain. Runic power builds my wounds sustain. Mirroring stacks bones stronger by fight. I take the hits, embrace the night. Vampiric blood surge, life comes alive. Cool downs, seeking survival drive. Anti-magic veil, purgatory's grace. Bulwark of the damned, lead the chase. I bleed to live, I live to bleed. Crimson shield, the frontline creed. Crimson bulwark, stand in my wake. Through death and decay, I'll not break. Blood by blood, life in pain. Take the world, blood for chain. Facing AoE storms, I ruin stand. Floor cracks weaken, yet I hold the land. Cooldowns align, cool timer and sync. Death's cold breath, yet I don't blink. Vengeance of flesh, shield the bone. I'm fortress incarnate, unyielding throne. Runic rhythms drumming in ribcage core. Blood decay roar above the war. Armor clings, heartbeat sings in the mob fight. Dominance brings dark pulses, heartbeat thrum, crimson shield, victories come. Crimson bulwark, stand in my wake. Through death and decay, I'll not break. Blood by blood, life in pain. Take the world, blood forged chain. Crimson bulwark, never break. Lift the
From shadowed wilds to mystic skies, I call the beasts fierce and wise. Look, Nahawk's cry, ghost crawler stealth, rare companions, unmatched in wealth. Spirit men mend when danger nears. Roar of currents, spawn thunder's cheers. Tame the untamable, wield their might. Together we stalk, united in fight. Hear the Beastmaster's call. Wolves and cats rise tall. Exotic souls, feral grace. We hunt as one in wild embrace. Hear the Beastmaster's call. Wolves and cats rise tall. Exotic souls, feral grace. We hunt as one in wild embrace.
Karuma's howl through twilight haze. Arcturus soars, ghost bear blaze. Lightning paw strikes fierce and bold. In every rare bond, a story told.
flaming trial. Skill is honed from tracking beasts the world has owned. Emerald serpent, serpent rare, dragonflight spirit in the air. Hear the Beastmaster's call, wolves and cats rise cold. Exotic souls, feral grace, we hunt as one in wild embrace. Hear the Beastmaster's call, wolves and cats rise tall. Exotic souls, feral grace, we hunt as one in wild embrace.
Crystal shards around my grip. Rune blade meets the frigid pit. Dual-wielding fate, runes crack and split. Frostborn soldier, unbreakable chill. Obliterate the weak with unspoken will. Runes imbued in steel, no mana, just ice. Howling blast in hand, watch it slice. Frost fever itching, chill and bone. I'm the harbinger of doom, come claim your throne. Remorseless when the ice storm embrace. Enemy frozen, locked in place. Running power flowing, killing machine per pot. Drop cold steel, there goes your block.
Icy discipline, with frost you stand. By rune and steel, we take command. By the frost, we reclaim the land. Running blades in hand, we make our stand. Cold as the grave, strength we demand. Frost, decay, rise, ice will expand.
Breath of Syndragosa, storm of blades. Deep in the void, skill parade. Dual wield swinging, crunch a bone. Enemy shattered, ice temper throne. Frost say cleave, running overflow. Weapon singing in the snow, call of the cold. Bones, obedient break. Frost decay, vengeance, no mistake.
Echoes drip on cavern stone. Frost flame born, we stand alone. Green rocks flash, chill and strike. Frozen armies, this is our fight. By the frost, we reclaim the land. Running blades in hand, we make our stand. Cold as the grave, strength we demand. Frost, decay, rise, ice will expand.
Bones forced by death, discipline supreme. Chill in my veins, frozen dream. Frost decay, rain, axe and blade. Frozen discipline, our legacy made. Shards fly, frostball to the soul. Icy veins pumping, take full control. Coming storm clusters, skull fronts rise. Glacial fury rises, freeze them in ice. Icy veins on the clock, chill in my veins. Frozen orb launch, crack wet refrains. Fire blast daggers, burst like frostfire spark. Ice lands piercing through deep in the dark. Ray of frost piercing, bolt after bolt. Dragon's breath knock back, chaos revolt. Cold front layering, shards ignite. Glacial fury unleashed in the night.
Control the cold, freeze the scene. Slide on ice, battle serene. Glacial fury, ice and flame. Storming battleground,
plagues born, night and decay. Ghouls at my side, here apocalypse play. Dark transformation, ghouls, hunger unleashed. Unholy decay, rolling, feast on the base. Virulent plagues, but like wildfire night. Festering wounds, glow, shadows bite. Gargoyle roaring, they join the swarm. Summon the dead, now apocalypse storms.
Running power rising, cool down aligned. Dark transformation, pet power combined. Scourge strike ruptures, decay ignites. We crash through health bars, don't stop the fight.
Disease and steel, rot and rage. Unholy power, take the stage.
Decay and glory, two sides collide. Bones of the fallen, don't run, don't hide. Unholy anthem, raise your dead high.
We're the plague unleashed, with fire in our eyes.
Army of the dead, crowd surge at my call. Death and decay cracks the earth with a brawl. Dark transformation, ghouls, power untamed. Each burst window slays, nothing's the same. Cool down, sink, apocalypse spawn. Enemy health tanks, see them all gone. Virulent plague, scorch strike, combo ride. Unholy decay, bring the end of the line.
Runic surging, festering strike. Apocalypse unleashed, bring the night. Ghouls, fury roars, echoes fill the field.
Unholy death night, never yield. Decay and glory, two sides collide. Bones of the fallen, don't run, don't hide. Unholy anthem, raise your dead high.
We're the plague unleashed, with fire in our eyes.
Decay and glory, unholy story.
Chains of hate break, golden charge. Retro Pally steps in, yeah, we set the barge. Cleanse and fire, blade ignites. Holy flames fight through darkest nights. Hammer swinging, aura blinging. Lightborn zeal, unholy flinging. Blessing up the crew, buffing every friend. Red Pally pride, power we don't pretend. Through crypts and hells, through nightmare pits, we ride with conviction, never calling quits. Retribution's call is valor and might, turning darkness into glorious light.
In gilded armor, hearts stand true. By the light's embrace, we pull you through.
By the light, raise the hammer high. Stand for the righteous, never deny. Hearts aglow, smite the light. Retro Pally's anthem. We rise, we fly. Cue up the raid, mythic dungeons at play. We burst with vengeance, no foe can stay. Shield of faith up, vengeance on stun. Red simplified, pure second to none. Lay hands when you bleed, or when you fall. We're saving your life, answering the call. Holy hammer, divine shield. Walking light's path, never yield. Caverns roar, crowded pain. Rats on your flank, echoed in refrain. Chains rattle, shadows shake when light burns. Darkness bright. By the light, raise the hammer high. Stand for the righteous, never deny. Hearts aglow, smite the light. Retro Pally's anthem. We rise, we fly.
retro pally pride, gold and white. By the light we stand, by the light. By the light, raise the hammer high. Stand for the righteous, never deny. Hearts aglow, smite the light. Retro pally's anthem. We rise, we fly.
Beneath two moons where starlight bends,
The balance shifts, the cycle never ends.
moonfires glow upon the night, stars align a silver light, celestial wisdom calls to me, echoes of infinity. Eclipse ascending, sun and moon colliding.
Cosmic power swirling high, harnessing the endless sky. Solar wrath ignites the air. Lunar calm dissolves despair. Feathers ruffle magic streams. Astral might fulfills my dream.
Dance of moon and sunlight flows.
Shadow fades, the cosmos glows.
In the storm our spirits soar, eclipse ascendant evermore. Let the heavens spin and turn. Boomkin wisdom stars that burn.
Swirling in my hand.
Feel the current rising, power surging through the land. I shape the storm, I bend the light, arcane rivers burning bright.
Spellfire dances, reality bends, unleashing chaos that never ends.
Arcane power, let it surge.
Lightning through my veins,
Unseen force
time slows down, the world's a blur. Pure energy, I become the conjurer.
Fate rewrites in lines of blue. With every spell, my legend grew. Arcane power rising anew. The source of magic flows right through.
Whispers stir the forums, changes on the wind.
Shadows talk in silence. Let the feedback begin.
New talent swirling, old habits fade. PvE, my power's never been so arcane. Bursting with insanity, spells ignite. Shifting in the meta, I own the night.
PvP battlegrounds, I feel the strain. Balancing the darkness, pleasure and pain. Some cry broken, some want more. Survival's a puzzle on every war-torn floor.
Shadows rising, opinions divine. We are the echoes of the void inside. New rotation, learn to survive. Adapt to the night, we thrive.
Not just numbers, feel the spell. Shadow surges, who can tell?
Voices of the void. In the feedback, we are alloyed.
Forged in shadow by Aldrachi might, armor of legends burning so bright. Bound to their spirits, I carry the flame. Struggle for balance, my curse, my name. Unbreakable fury, a storm in my veins. Wielding the power, mastering chains. Eldrachi Reaver, echoing cries. Fight for control, never deny. Each swing a trial, each block a vow, taming the rage that threatens me now. Victory whispers, the ancients remain. I am their vessel, unchained. Unchained. Unchained.
We ride through shadow, we burn so bright. We ride.